Good morning, everybody. We're back again to answer some more of our Tai Chi questions from our students. So I've got another question for Arnold.
Okay.
So this one is, as a beginner, where is the best place to hold my concentration?
Yeah, so when we do Tai Chi, we tend to concentrate what we refer to as the dantian. But when you're just starting out, there's so much happening. The movements are so complicated. You can't follow the movement and work out where your arms go and do that at the same time. So in the beginning, your concentration is just trying to place your arms and feet in the correct position and then trying to coordinate them. Once you've done Tai Chi long enough and you don't really have to think anymore, where do my arms go, where do I step, what movement comes next, then we put our awareness in the dantian, or we could call it the center core.
Okay.
It's about one palm width below the navel in the center of the body. So you just keep your awareness there while doing the form.
Okay. So I've had a couple of students which they don't quite have an awareness almost of their body. They may know the form and go through the form, but this area is almost like foreign to them. Would it be okay if they concentrate then in the Yang Cheng under the sole of the foot, so that they've got that connection with the ground, or the center of your palms, or anywhere else in the body? Would it be necessarily a bad thing? Something that, I mean, for instance, like the feet, it's a physical connection with the ground, so they can actually feel it. Would that be okay to concentrate there?
I would say you can, for a while, you can concentrate, say, on the feet. Just putting awareness there where the stepping goes, trying to release them, trying to release on the ground.
Yeah.
But eventually you have to come back to the dantian.
Okay.
You can think of it as like a master switch, a master control for the whole body. If you, hypothetically, you're juggling 10 balls and you're now paying attention to one and then this one and that one, like you're going to drop some. You have to have a sort of a larger field of view from which you can observe everything else.
Okay.
So you need the dantian to coordinate and bring the whole body together.
Okay. So like the dantian would be the concentration point, and all the other boys, your awareness.
Yeah, so if you can keep your awareness there, everything else will fall into place.
Okay.
Or if something is not, you can have some sort of awareness of it.
Okay.
But the moment you concentrate on just your hand, this hand or that foot or whatever, you lose awareness of everything else, because your focus is then suddenly going to one point.
Okay.
But you don't want focus, you want awareness.
Okay.
And awareness only really comes from that.
You don't want that blinkered view. You want that broad perspective, or like almost global perspective of your whole body. Okay. And how long would it take to cultivate that concentration?
Everyone is different. There's no, it could take months, years, depending on the person.
So it's basically just perseverance.
Yeah.
Okay. And then things should start to coordinate. I know a lot of people start and they're very uncoordinated, and they're trying to sort their feet out and their hands, and suddenly saying fold up, and they're going like looking around, not knowing what to do.
Yeah, but in a way it's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you say to someone they must just meditate in the lotus position and they struggle to keep their awareness in one place, they're going to sit for 2 seconds and then the mind is gone. With the Tai Chi, it's like a gradual process. So first you start off with your arms and your limbs and your feet and whatever, and then, so in other words, your awareness from, okay, what am I doing tomorrow, what's for supper, what's happening at work, at least it takes you away from all that stuff, and you have to pay attention to what's happening now.
Okay.
Because the moment you stop paying attention, you're going to forget the sequence, you're going to lose your balance, or you'll lose the coordination or something. So even if you just bring it to those couple of elements, you're already doing a lot to train the person's ability to concentrate and pay attention.
Okay.
So once they've done that for a while, then it will be easier to stay in the dantian. So it doesn't mean like, oh well, I can't do this, it's pointless. It's training you to take it from being all over the place to just a couple of things and then eventually to one thing. But it's a process.
Okay. So just being, it's like building blocks. You're building the outer structure, and that's that physical movement, and then the physical movement will become easier, and then you start drawing it closer and closer and closer, and eventually mind and body will then coordinate together, and that concentration will be like almost solidified in dantian.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.